Good evening, everybody. This is Dumpster Cat. Welcome back to yet another Pioneer video. I was really satisfied with the last league and just how the deck is performing overall, so I have not made too many changes. The main deck is exactly the same. I took out the Nissa, added in a Aklazotz in the sideboard, Deepest Betrayal, into Temple of the Dead, just a really nice recursive threat that's great against the mid-range and control matchups. Really big powerhouse if it's not removed. And then I took out this second cage for the second Damping Sphere, just because I was really impressed by Damping Sphere in Lotus Field, and I honestly haven't been seeing too much Phoenix lately, so we could probably cut down on our Phoenix sideboard cards just a bit. And of course we already have the Ley Lines, Ashiok is okay against Phoenix, and of course the triple Scoos and 4 Trespasser. Speaking of, just the overall consistency in the main deck I've been really impressed by and have really been liking. I think Gliss is just a little too underwhelming without an ETB effect, doesn't do too much. Of course, I guess I did just say that Phoenix is kind of out of the meta, but Glissa is really bad against Phoenix and like the more sacrifice, lower to the ground, red-black strategies. So yeah, this overall like nice consistent 4 of 3 of at least in the creatures and the removal suite, black-green strategy here, I've been really satisfied by and really impressed by. So, that being said, I think that's all I wanted to touch on. Yeah, still satisfied by Triple Decay, Triple Trophy. Archfiend has still been great. I think I saw KO Diamonds, I think in his latest video he was saying that he didn't like Archfiend too much, but I'm still pretty impressed by it. So, I'm going to continue getting testing on that. And yeah, with that being said, thank you all so much for the support. Happy holidays, and I will see you for the matches. Okay, match number 1 on the draw. The hand we could keep a 2-lander, but we are on the draw with double Dread Whispers, should be okay. Ooh, turn 1 Llanowar Elves. The opponent was on a mulligan. Let's see what we're up against. Probably some mono green strategy. Yeah, okay. So I'm thinking, a little bit of a tough call between Troll and Vivian. We do have the Decay for Troll. Yeah, let's just take Vivian, I think. Because we do have Decay plus Scoos to get rid of the Troll down the line, and they're a couple turns off from casting it anyways. Another elf, okay. Okay, land was sweet. Let's just play out Tomb and play Scoos. Opponent will probably play out Troll, then we can Decay and eat it. But it's a tough matchup for sure. They have obviously have a pretty heavy top end with Titan of Industry. Oh, okay. It's actually not too bad for us. It's still not ideal. What do we want to be doing now? I guess just swinging in to Vivian, and then, yeah, I guess I'll pass, because I'm guessing they'll be playing Troll and then minusing, and they could Decay whatever they minus onto. Uh-oh, is this 7 mana? Yeah. Dang. Exactly 7 mana with the Garenberg. That's unfortunate. Okay. You know, maybe thinking that they're going to minus is incorrect, because then that would kill the Vivian. So perhaps we should have just decayed. Yeah, perhaps we should have just decayed the elf. Obviously tough because didn't know that they're gonna have the Garenberg right there, but it's okay. Didn't know they were gonna have 7 mana. And I don't know, we're pretty close to dead. I guess let's just play out Trespasser. Okay, I think I'll just concede here. So mono green. Don't have too many sideboard cards for them, unfortunately. I guess Damping Sphere. Good against Sunken Citadel, and then does this work against Castle Garenberg as well? Potentially. I'm not sure if I want to be bringing in that though against them. I guess could maybe try it out. Doesn't seem too bad. Yeah. Maybe trim Sentinel and the Trespasser. Not a good hand. Okay. So we could keep this. I think I'll put back the trophy. Opponent mulligans as well. I guess they have Nykthos too, right? So Damping Sphere is kind of okay. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna decay this elf. Doesn't feel the best, but I think it's still correct. And then play Archfiend here. Oh, and there's a Damping Sphere. So maybe we'll get to test that out here. Don't think it's necessary to play Sphere there though. Nykthos is not really doing anything. Another Archfiend. Okay, I mean, they didn't do anything last turn, so I think I'm going to just play out this second Archfiend and get the clock going here. So 4 mana. Vivian, okay. Enuma, so it's 12, so I guess that we do have lethal. Sweet. Okay, well, early disruption into pressure is the name of the game for mid-range, I guess, so that felt nice. Any changes? Don't think so. Again, I guess don't really have too much to change. Okay, push, push. That's a nice hand. elf, okay. We'll be killing that and playing cottage. Oath of Nissa. Kiora. Another elf. But no third land, okay. Let me draw Skoos. So, I think what, just Trespasser here is probably the best to play? Okay, there's the castle. The haven. Okay. I wonder if Culling Ritual is okay in this matchup. Probably not, but it's interesting to think of. So we can't double spell here because only one green mana. So I think let's attack Kiora. I think I am just going to eat this instead of waiting around for Skoos. Just because we do have so little, or such little green mana. And then I guess we just play out second Trespasser. Yep. Tough. Yeah, it's just pretty difficult to interact with their mana base now that they seemingly like don't, because we pushed 2 elves and then just the citadels were, plus Garenberg was a bit too much, plus Kira, I guess. Archfiend, okay. I guess this has reach though. Yeah, not really ideal. Honestly, probably shouldn't even played that out. Vivian. Okay, yeah. Guess I'll double block. Push. Not sure how good this is gonna be. I think I'll probably just concede here. I could play it out. Oh, I guess I should have Dread Whispers there. Yeah, I guess the line was Dread Whispers, try to find trophy. Even though they still have the shield counter though, so pretty unlikely that that would have happened. So this is a 9/9, so even if we make Goose a 4/4, we can't double block it. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So, how do we block here? 5. Because I'll keep my Skoos alive. Take 4. I guess they could have killed us there, though, right? Yeah. Okay, Heartless Act. Maybe a little too late here. Would have been nice if this didn't have counters on it. Trophy would have been the draw. I guess let's try to find that. Sphere. Yeah. Okay. Tough. Yeah, tough matchup. Not really sure how to rate it. I don't think I've played it. I think this is the second time I'm playing against this deck. But yeah, tough. Yeah, I guess just the name of the game is to disrupt them early on, then pressure them. But it's kind of tough. I feel like we kind of did that in this game. It still weren't able to get there, unfortunately. But it's okay, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Okay, match number 2. We're on the draw with a hand we could keep. Opponent is on a mulligan. Yeah, I'm not sure how to rate that last matchup. Seems like pretty tough. I wonder if Damping Sphere is even worth bringing in, though. You guys could let me know. Gilded Goose off of a Timber Crown pathway. Crack Crown. Okay, interesting. No Gigantha, though. I don't entirely know what this means. Whoa. Interesting, okay. I guess let's take the Shieldred. So, looks like a Jund mid-range deck. Pretty cool. With Gilded Goose is interesting. That's cool art. I guess if we duressed first, we could have taken their Thoughtseize and then saved our Thoughtseize for the Shieldred, but I think technically we're supposed to Thoughtseize over duress first there. I wonder what they take. They don't have they don't really have a good option here. Maybe just the Archfiend. They take the duress. What? What? What does that mean? Yeah, I don't know what that means. Maybe true, like a fable or something. Liliana, okay. Sure. Interesting. So, I think I'm still supposed to play out my Sentinel here instead of getting value off of the Dread Knight. I think I just want to pressure Liliana, and I'm not really sure that, despite, double spelling seeming a bit appealing here, I'm not sure that Thoughtseize would have done anything with them having one card in hand. Looks like they're not going to activate Liliana. Does that mean they have like a 4-drop in hand or something? Or like a removal spell? But they let her die though. Okay. I'm a little scared of what they have here. So I'm just gonna Thoughtseize. Yeah, okay. So this card is pretty scary. Bonehorde Dracosaur. Yeah, jeez. Okay, well, let's do some exploring then. You know, I guess Archfiend is okay against that though. Okay. Push? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Oh, this does have Menace. Okay. So, I would assume they have better top decks than us. So I kind of just want to get this game over with as fast as possible here. Okay. Discards land. Okay, decay is not the best. Push is though. Okay, they're 100 Whispers. Cool. Okay, that's it though. I think I'm gonna take my draw. Another push, okay. So, if we, I guess if we just push both of these, they're dead. Cool. Yeah, this card is really scary. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile top 2 cards. You could play them. If a land is exiled, get a 3/1. If a non-land is, they get a treasure token. Pretty insane. And then it's a 5/5 flying first strike. Does die in combat to the Archfiend though, which is good. But still pretty scary for sure. Okay. But I guess we get to try out our 5-drop here. I guess this does die to the Dracosaur though in combat. Still gonna try it out though. Bring in the Wrens as well. Then cut some discard spells. And call it a day. Okay, game 2 on the draw, but with a pretty decent hand. A lot of 3-drops, but I guess Wren is kind of like a 4-drop in a way, so good hand to keep. Basic Forest Goose, okay. Go blank, oof. It's a lot of good cards there. They only have 2 lands though. Because I'll take the Bank Buster, and if they want to go blank next turn, I think that's fine, because it eats their food token, and if they miss land drops, then that keeps them off from Shieldred in the coming turns. I think I'll just discard land and Realm Breaker. It is a 2-for-1 though, to be fair. Seiju. Okay. I guess I'll leave that open in case they have another Bank Buster. Yeah. Underdog, huh? Cool. Okay. I definitely like Sentinel over Trespasser here. Blocks the underdog. Kroxa. Okay. Guess I'm discarding a land. Okay, nice. So let's attack. Then I'll play Trespasser, and I think I'll explore onto the Trespasser. Don't think I wanted to play Run Out just then, just because the tokens die to the underdog in combat. Scoos. Don't think I'll need that. Nothing. Okay. Push was a great draw. I think let's push the underdog, then swing in with both. Then I think I'll go for a -2 here off the Ren. See how good this still is. If it ever was good, I'm not really sure. 3 cards, then get back a permanent. Okay, so we did get back. I guess we'll take a Trespasser here. Not too bad. Not too bad at all, actually. But if they hit land, they could go Shieldred here. But could be a little bit too late at this point. Yeah, because they have to shock in. And then we have the 2 creatures in the graveyard, so, and 3 attackers, yeah, so looks like they are dead. Should be dead. Cool. Jund Midrange, taking it down. Feels good. See you guys for the next one. Okay, match number 3 on the play. Deck is feeling pretty good. Maybe that mono green matchup is just kind of a bad matchup for us. I guess technically or traditionally speaking, big mana is always a bad matchup for mid-range. So I think that's okay. I don't think that deck is like too popular, so don't have to worry about it too much, I feel like. And it is an aspiring spec deck, so it should lose some popularity, I feel like, as time goes on. Unless it is, does prove its worth to be outstanding in the meta. Okay, no lander. Up against a Karuga. Oof. Keep this one though. Just back second Archfiend, I think. Opponent also mulligans, yep. I do wonder if Culling Ritual is not terrible against that mono green deck though. Gets all their elves, Haven, I guess Oath of Nissa technically. It's not terrible, but I think if our game plan is just to be pushing and decaying the elves in the early turns, then probably doesn't get much value later on. Okay, so let's see what this Karuga deck is all about. Okay, so just fires. Incarnation looks like. Guess I'll take the fires. Leave them with 2 removal spells. Okay, another Thoughtseize. Yeah, pretty good. Or not bad. Atraxa. Oof. Okay. I guess they're gonna have. Yeah, they're gonna have domain. So I'll take the binding over the touch. I think I'll still go Sentinel over Trespasser. Or, actually, with the touch, maybe Trespasser was correct there, because, yeah, I don't know, I was thinking about hitting land drops with the Explorer, but knowing they have removal, maybe Trespasser is just a bit better. Although if we hit land, then we're chilling. Okay. So, let's go Dread Knight. Explore, Sentinel, Graveyard. Still need a land. Karuga into hand, okay. Land, no. Unfortunate. So, if they have Karuga, then we don't really have any good attacks, unfortunately. So they have Atraxa, Karuga, and 2 unknowns. And they just pass, though. What does that mean? First thought that came to mind was Settle the Wreckage? What the heck? Why would it just pass? I don't think they play Settle the Wreckage, do they? They seem like a sorcery speed deck. Okay, I guess if they have it, then they have it. I think I'm still gonna attack, though. Maybe they have, like, double binding? I have no clue. Okay, they're paying for costs there. Not sure what that was all about. Okay. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I want to get more value off the Karuga. Really sucks that we didn't hit 4th land, because it would have been nice getting shielded down before the Karuga. Okay, at least it's just 1 binding though. Still kind of sucks. Oh, and an Odawara. Okay, that's pretty bad. Oh, and they just have Incarnation. Ew. Okay, that's not very fun. So they get Treachery. Oh, they get Titan of Industry. Okay. That's pretty bad. Okay, there's the land. Jeez. So I guess we play Shieldred. What 4-drops can they get? Don't really know. So now they can't really cast the Karuga, fortunately. And they're under some pressure. What 4-drops do they have though? I forget. Fable. I guess they have the Clever Impersonator, the copy thing. Right? Heliod, that's right, okay. Gets back binding. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, if we hit our land drops, then this game could be a bit different. Draws 5 cards. Okay. What are my outs? Do I have any outs? I feel like I don't. Even trophies doesn't really do it. I guess like another Kroxa, or Kroxa, another Shieldred. Titan of Industry is really good against us. So they sacked Heliod, gets a Tolsimir. Okay, I think I'll concede here. So we get Duresses. I guess the mid-range cards are okay as well. Cage. Creature cards and libraries cannot enter the battlefield. I guess that stops Incarnation, right? I guess Ashiok does as well. Could try that out. I think push is pretty bad. Maybe only want like one Ren and trim like a trespasser. Sure. Okay, game 2 on the play. I guess this is probably fine, but not having discard is a little unfortunate. I don't think we're supposed to mulligan this hand though. Okay. I think I'll just be playing out my Archfiend. Okay. I think in this matchup, Shield Druid is probably a bit better than Archfiend. But I think like, either card is definitely pretty good. Okay, so why are they attacking? What does this mean? I think I'm still blocking, right? I lose 2 life. Maybe they have Tall-Samir? No, that wouldn't do it. Fires. Incarnation. Verdict. Okay. It's pretty good. And I guess now I could probably go could probably just go Sentinel plus Thoughtseize. We could go Ren this turn, but with a haste, I think I just want to get my Sentinel down first. Oh, okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Dang. It's a pretty good hand. Because I'm taking the binding. Jeez. This card is, or this deck is really good against us, I feel like. Another pretty poor matchup for us. Haven't really been seeing Incarnation whatsoever though, so usually I would have like Terror Sender in my sideboard for them, plus the Duresses, but Heliod, yeah. It's really good. Karuga, yeah. So I think we're gonna have to kill the reflection on our turn. Don't really want to have them getting value off of these cards. But now they have Fable. Guess they don't have Atraxa just yet. Okay, through the Incarnation though. Okay, I'll take my draw step, but I think I'll probably be conceding here. Maybe playing Outrun was just not necessary. Sax Heliod gets Kenrith. Okay. Trophy, not bad. I just don't really see how we're going to be beating in Atraxa here, though, so I think I'll save myself the mental damage and just concede. Really tough matchup, but it's okay, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Okay, match number 4 on the draw with a hand we could keep. Opponent mulligans to 6. Let's hope for a better matchup than Mono Green or Incarnation. Yeah, definitely with like our main deck, like with no Glissas, like Incarnation gets a lot worse too. Same thing with Mono Green actually, in fact. Ooh, Vessel of Nascency. So it's just like a Greasefang. Okay, Thoughtseize, nice draw. What is this? ETBs, exile, gain 2 life, scry 2, or put a 1/1 counter on it for each creature that left the battlefield. Interesting. Huh. Okay. I guess I'll just take the salvage. I wonder what this is for. Just like main deck Phoenix Hate or something. Okay, so they put a Sky Sovereign in the graveyard. And they take a Temple Garden. Oh, and they just top decked Greasefang. Okay. Well, at least it's Sky Sovereign and not Chariot or Barhelion. But that's still a little disappointing, of course. I think I'll just play up my Sentinel. Oof, Chariot. Yeah. Dang. So I guess we know their hand is these 2 cards plus Sky Sovereign. So I think I could just play Shieldred this turn. Then take what, like 8 damage next turn? Because I won't be blocking with them having Sky Sovereign in hand. And then next turn we could clean up the board state with these pushes. Hopefully, that's the plan. Also, Beseiju, good against Chariot. So yeah, I think I'm just going to be taking the 8 damage here. Although I guess I Now I'll probably have to save my Beseiju for the Sky Sovereign. Still pretty close, for sure, though. So... we explore onto Shielder, try to get this 6 toughness. Heartless Act is great. And let's push. Then do I need to shock this in? No. You know, I guess I maybe should have, in fact, just gone. Should have explored onto the Sentinel so I could block the Chariot. Yeah, I don't think I'm... I guess it shouldn't make a difference. Probably just push a cat token. Yeah, I probably should have explored onto the Sentinel. Because now they can swing in with the Sky Sovereign. Okay. And deal the damage to Shielder. Then we have to lose our Shielder if we want to block the Chariot. One top, one bottom. Okay. Oh, my bad. I didn't have to shock in the tomb. Forgot Beseiju's 1 mana here. Yeah, a little bit of a misplay there. So what am I doing? I'm Beseijuing. No, I can Beseiju before combat. What am I saying? Block. Block, so I think we're fine. You're still attacking. Interesting. So they just have a Temple Garden in hand, I'm pretty sure, right? I guess they would rather have that in the graveyard for potential Greasefang top deck. Interesting. Okay, well, let me... Well, I guess I'm not going to attack. Just play Sentinel, leave up Heartless Act. Okay, I guess I'll use this now. So it still has the Temple Garden in hand. Duress. And yeah, let's just swing in with the team. So I guess their only out now would be to leave back one cat token, then try to top deck Greasefang for Sky Sovereign. So I guess in that case I should have exiled the Sky Sovereign instead of the Chariot. Gonna double block. Okay. Sure. Oh, no, I have blockers. My bad. I don't think they had any outs there. Okay, well, game 2 gets a lot easier because we do have the ley lines in the cage. I guess Ashiok too. Could probably trim or take out Duress, Dread Knight, Sentinel, maybe an Archfiend, and maybe another Sentinel. Pretty cool though, I haven't played against Greasefang in quite some time, so it feels nice to get some experience. I think, yeah, definitely with Phoenix being popular right now, and our main deck having as much graveyard hate as it does, I think Greasefang should be a pretty straightforward matchup for us. I think with the amount of graveyard hate in the meta right now, Greasefang is not really that well oriented, in fact. Okay, opponent mulligans. And we have a great hand. Yeah, also, like, I feel like my starting hands are just really, like, a lot better with the main deck that I have right now. Just, they feel consistent, they feel smooth, they feel, I guess, similar to each other, if that makes sense. Like, I kind of know what I'm getting into with each opening hand. Or even before each game, I kind of can figure out what I'm going to be, what my opening hand is going to look like, if that makes sense. Okay, Witherbloom Command. They don't get back anything, but they did put a Sky Sovereign in the graveyard. Oh, and they have their own Dread Knight. Cool. So, I guess I'll wait a turn here. If they have Greasefang, I kind of just want to leave up my removal, and then we have Trespasser next turn anyway, so don't really think getting Dread Knight down is too important here. Oh, Ashiok as well, okay. Guess I'll still go for Trespasser. They could have Salvage though. Yep. Okay, no Greasefang, no vehicles. Another Dread Knight though. Cool. I love this art, it's so cool. Okay, so they get a Thicket, they play it, and Vessel, pass, okay. take the land, I think. And I think this turn I'm just gonna go Shock in Tomb, play Dread Knight, leave up removal. And okay, Chariot, they choose Pathway. 2 Chariots in the graveyard now though. And okay, hardcast Chariot. Sure. So let me decay one of these guys. Okay, just draw land, so let's go to attacks. Okay. It's fine. Another Trespasser. Okay. Yeah, I think let's play that. Sweet, yeah, and I think we should be pretty good now. No vehicles in the graveyard. We have Pressure. Informant, okay. I guess they could go discard Parhelion, play Greasefang. It's their best play. No. Seems like they were on a tough mulligan. There's a Greasefang though, but no vehicles. Yeah, well, screw it, okay. So let's just trophy here. Make our attacks a lot better. I guess they'll crew though. Okay, and then go for Scoos. Guess I didn't need a trophy on my main phase. That's alright though. Okay, and they concede. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Greasefang I think is a pretty good matchup for us. And I'll see you for the next one. Okay, match number 5 on the play. Hoping to get that 3-2. And yeah, got a pretty good hand up against Obosh. Sweet. So probably like mono red if I had to assume. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, whew. Okay, 1 land and mono 1 drops. So, built to smash. Attacking creature gets +3/+3. Okay, so just like mono red, like ultra aggro. Does infuriate? Okay. So they have 3 creatures. I guess I'll take the Soulscar Mage. And then, oh, you know what? Guess I should have taken one of these guys. Seems like they may just be a... Okay, drew into a Soulscar Mage. It might be a bit better than the mages. But I'm glad I'm actually glad they top decked this, because now, well, let's see if they, I think they probably won't do anything here for pumping it, yeah. And then it's tough because, well, I guess I can always push one of these guys in response to them targeting it, but that's a pretty good combo though. So I think I'll, well, I guess I'm still supposed to push. Okay, great draw there, wow. Play Dread Knight, leave up push. I'll probably block. And then I'm guessing, I mean, we'll see what happens, but I'm guessing I'll push in response to one of these pump effects. Yeah, but it's a pretty cool combo with these. Or not combo, but resilience to removal. Okay, no land. They do attack, and I will go to block. And now I'll push. Yeah, fortunately, they didn't have the second mana, though. Okay. Sentinel, it's a fine draw. Yeah, that draw of push, though, was quite fortunate. And yeah, them not drawing any extra lands is pretty good for us as well, right? Okay. So let's explore land. No, trophy. I guess trophy still probably. Nah, let's put that in the graveyard. Swing in. I think I will go for another map token here. Okay. Hit a land, but unfortunately comes into play tapped, but I think we're still doing very fine here. Yeah, I didn't want the trophy. I mean, removal is good here, but I think trophy giving them the extra land is just not good enough. Okay, and they concede there. Yeah, so we drew pretty well, and they didn't, so pretty good for us, obviously. Let's bring in the Culling Rituals. Take out discard. And, I mean, Aclazots. I always think it's Alkazots, but it's Aclazots. Has a lifelink, but I think 5-drop is just not good enough. So let's just run it back. Okay. 2-lander, but I think we could keep on the draw. Having push and Dread Whispers, I think it's great. Put up mulligans. Okay, land was nice. I guess another matchup where Shieldred is a bit better than Archfiend. So they didn't play that before combat. Interesting. Guess I'll push it. Play a Dread Knight. And yeah, I think I'll block one of these. They only have 3 cards in hand. Let's make them use their stuff here, I think. Though I guess yeah, that's fine, I think. I guess they do have the option to sacrifice to deal us 4. No. Keep on tapping their mana and their damage step. And another guy. Okay. Push was not a bad draw. I think I'll just play out my creature here, though. They're going to have 2 cards in hand. Yeah, I think we're doing okay right now. I can't imagine that their top decks are like all that good. And it seems like they're pretty far away from casting Obosh. Guess let alone putting it into their hand. Or putting it into their hand, let alone casting it. Okay, and we did draw untap 4th land, so seems like they don't have any pump spells. I think I'll just play out an Archfiend here and try to get a clock going. Yeah, I mean, like, my thought as that was on the stack was like, oh, would kind of rather have a Shieldred here, but honestly, Archfiend may just like Shieldred gives us a lot more insurance with the life gain, but honestly, having the Archfiend just, I feel like, ends the game a lot faster. In fact, yeah, probably I'm just gonna swing in with both creatures here. They didn't put Obosh into hand, so can expect something here potentially. Okay, looks like maybe just nothing. But yeah, we have a pretty good turn of just playing second Archfiend, leaving up push, and I think we're pretty insured to win from here. Okay, and they just concede, so feels good, got the 3-2, and I'll see you guys for the wrap-up. Okay, so got a nice little 3-2 for this one. Had some pretty bad matchups against Mono Green and Incarnation. I think, I don't know, we could probably suspect that though with the configuration of our main deck, the lack of sideboard help for those matchups. So I think that's fine. I haven't seen Incarnation in such a long time, so I'm not going to make any changes for that matchup, although I have seen the mono green deck a couple of times just because it is a spike list. It is kind of popular right now, but we'll keep our eyes out on that list and see if it stays in popularity, and perhaps we could make some sideboard considerations for it, maybe some extinction events, something like that. But yeah, didn't see any Phoenix, didn't see any Amalia, although still had some great matchups. We went against Greasefang, that Jund mid-range list, and then that mono red one drops basically. So yeah, feels great. Didn't see Akalazots, didn't really see much of the sideboard cards, honestly, but I think that's okay. Main deck still feels great. I think I'll still probably be testing this 75 for the next video, so keep your eyes out for that. And with that being said, I'll see you guys for the next one. Thank you guys so much.